YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Marta Barber, and we here with another Born to Cut exclusive. Okay, today we got my boy Jeremiah. He come about once a month, maybe twice a month. I think in this video right here, it was on twice a month. He normally do high fade. So right now you can see I'm just balling them out clean. I'm switching over to my liners to get that nice crisp ball look that he like. Now this particular cut, you want to keep it high. I normally take my ball line up to where you would put your C cup at. I normally take the ball line up there, clean it up real nice, and then I start with the fade. In this particular video, we won't be using any guards, just a clip in the comb. That's it. I'm gonna show you how to use clip in the comb. It's a way you can use it to act as your guard. So now you can see I'm going in with my seniors. My seniors all the way open. I'm going up about an inch. Setting that first guideline. My first and only guideline. The rest we're gonna knock out with that comb. I'm gonna show you how to put that comb to use and really, really get busy with it. Let's get it. Okay, so you see we going in with the comb. Right now I'm going in with the comb. I got the comb at a 90-degree angle. I got I got my seniors all the way open, and I'm kind of flicking out with it, almost as if I would do with my guard. See, right now my comb is acting as like my 1.5 guard. That's the key to this clip over comb. With this tapering comb, that's the highest you're gonna be able to really fade, is that 1.5 mark right there. Anything over there, you're gonna need a bigger tapering comb to knock out the rest of that bulk. But luckily, he hadn't been gone for a cut that long. I was able to knock out and reach the bulk with the clipper all the way open and that comb at a 90-degree angle. I'm able to knock out all the excess hair, all the bulk that's in my way. And as I knock out all that bulk, I'm gonna close it halfway. Now I'm at my halfway mark. I'm at my halfway mark with my seniors. My seniors halfway open, and I'm going up to that line that I just made, up to the bulk of the hair. And you can kind of see it's starting to blend a little bit. And you see I flip my comb on the other end, and that's acting as my zero guard, my 0/1, somewhere in between. I'm all the way open with those seniors too. So as you can see, we getting busy. We getting busy in the blend coming in. It's coming in quick. So I'm gonna go from halfway open to all the way closed. All the way closed is gonna knock that line out. All the way closed should knock the line out. Depending on the texture of the hair. If they got good hair, it's fairly easy to blend. This is not an easy technique with clients that's real coarse or nappy hair. It's kind of difficult. But as you can see, nonetheless, we get into it with his hair. And I always blend down for the most part. Lately, I've been blending down. So you're not going to see me knock out that bottom line until this middle line is completely out the way. That way I don't push my fade up too high. I know that I'm staying in my ram. Everything coming out clean, smooth. And it's looking good. All with a comb. No guard at all. Fade coming in set just with the comb. Now this is a raking technique I do. If sometimes that line between my seniors all the way open and my comb don't really go out, I will kind of flip my clipper, work that line like that, and kind of clean it up. Now I'm halfway with it. I'm halfway, and I'm going up to my comb line is what I'm gonna call it. I'm going up kind of about half an inch. I'm preparing myself to knock out that line. See, I'm not gonna go straight for the line. You don't want to go straight. The line is still more fading to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going halfway. I'm attacking in between my clipper clipper all the way open, and then I'm gonna close it and I'm gonna knock out that line, and you're gonna see it real quick. It don't take long. That's right here. I'm knocking that line out. And as you can see, for the most part, we good. Minor touches, minor stuff I gotta go back to, but for the most part, he good. And that was quick. That was quick, man. Quick, clean. Breaking again. Okay, so now we're going over to the lineup. How I normally do the lineup, as you can see, he got shaving gel at the front. I normally go with the razor first. He got shaving gel on the front, and I put spritz on the side. You know, I don't really do too much. When I initially line up, I try to go with the razor first to hit all the little hairs that my clippers won't hit, and then I actually use my clippers to clean up any other little hair sticking out. You know, it's just I don't know if it's an older technique. I see a lot of older barbers do that. To me, it's more efficient. It's more accurate to me. You know, I can kind of pinpoint what I'm hitting without pushing back my client. You know what I'm saying? When I go razor first, then clipper, and I've been doing that for a while now. So I'm gonna go razor, and then I believe I'm gonna hit the side just a little bit. You know, nothing too major, and then I'm gonna switch over to the clipper. But yeah, whenever you're using that razor, if you use that razor first, I really suggest it for clients with really messed up hairlines. Like as you can see, my client right here, he doesn't have the best hairline. He don't have the best hairline, and it kind of keep me from going too far back in certain areas. With that razor, you got a lot more control than with your clipper. A lot more control when it comes to doing lineups. Just keep that in mind. And now I'm just going over them with the clipper. The same thing I just did. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Born2Cut hair dye. We use the Born2Cut hair dye. It's a 50-50. It's a half black, half brown. So it'll give it a real natural look. I'm going in with the hair dye, you know, giving it that crisp, defined look. And then right after that, I believe I'm gonna hit them with the fibers, and then hit them with the liners. And then depending on how crisp that look, I might hit them with the blade, but for the most part, it's a wrap after that. Once that's done, it's a wrap. I hit them with a little spritz, and then I'm going in with the fibers. Yeah, that's right. I went in with the fibers. And these particular fibers I use, the only hair fibers I use, because I do a lot of hair units, is the Hair Illusion synthetic fibers. The good thing about the synthetic fibers is you can build with them. If you go too hard, you put too much, it actually builds. It doesn't look crazy. It looks natural. It's synthetic hair. Other than Topic or any other hair fibers, that's just crushed cotton, color crushed cotton. Too much of it, it gets all how can I say it? It doesn't look good at all. So we still keeping it natural without pushing them back. We just remind you, this is my client's natural hairline. He's not in different men or nothing like that. That's just his natural hairline. So we keeping them crisp, keeping them naturally where he at, and just going over it, man. Give them that crisp look. These clippers, they sit pretty good. So when it comes to coming down on the face, you see you don't want your client jumping. You don't want them hopping out the chair because the clippers is too sharp. Don't try to make your clippers do the job of your razor. You don't want to do that. You don't want your clippers to be hitting like a rest. That's what razors are made for. Razors are made for that. But you look at that fade, man. It came in pretty good, and like I said, for it to only be with a comb, that's dope. And this is it. This is the finished product. You can see, you know, I went in with the comb. It's something, like I said, it's something I picked up from my older barbers. It's something that I really recommend when you're doing like tighter fades. You want a tighter fade, I always go to my comb. If I want something stretched out, I'll switch to my guards. Let's get it.